Good day and welcome to today's class. Today's class is a continuation of our previous classes on indices. At the previous class, we have looked at how to express whole numbers in indices and how to convert those numbers expressed in indices back to whole numbers. In today's class, we shall be looking at the laws of indices. Having known how to express whole numbers in indical form, how do you work with them? Recall that a to power n means a multiplied by itself n times. So a to power 5 is equal to a times a times a times a times a. Let us consider what happens when two numbers in index form with same base are multiplied. Example 1, we have it that we should simplify a raised to power 4 times a raised to power 5. Ordinarily, what we'll do is to express a raised to power 4 in expanded form, which is equal to a times a times a times a times a raised to power 3 means a multiplying itself 3 times, which is a times a times a. And when you multiply this together, this is said to be a raised to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A raised to the power of 7. I said note that the power in the final answer is equal to the addition of the powers of a raised to the power 4 and a raised to the power 3. So a raised to the power of 4 times a raised to the power of 3 can be said to be equal to a raised to the power of 4 plus 3, which is equal to a raised to the power of 7. Could this be a coincidence? Let's multiply using two different numbers. Example 2, we are asked to simplify y to power 3 times y to power 2. This can also be expressed as y to power 3 can be said to be y times y times y to be multiplied by y squared, which is y times y. And when you multiply this is said to be y raised to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is y raised to the power of 5 in index form. Note also that the power in the final answer is equal to the addition of the powers of y raised to the power of 3 and y raised to the power of 2. So y raised to the power of 3 times y raised to the power of 2 is equal to y raised to the power of 3 plus 2, which is equal to y raised to the power of 5. I don't think this is also a coincidence. So therefore, with these two confirmations, we can now say that in general, a raised to the power of m times a raised to the power of n can be equal to a raised to the power of m plus n. This is called the indices law of addition. What this means is that when you have two indical expressions to multiply, so long as they are of equal basis, the law says you add their powers. If you look at both examples that were solved, they were all of base A. This is of base A, this is of base Y, and this is of base A. Okay? So long as the bases are equal, the law says that you add their powers. Furthermore, when the bases given are equal, you should add the powers, that's indices, but the base remains the same. If they are algebraic expressions, multiply the coefficients, the base of the letters given remain the same, and the powers are added. It says that when it is an algebraic expression, for example, you have a coefficient or a mixture of letters and numbers, the law says you are to multiply the coefficients and thereafter apply the laws of indices in terms of those that are having equal bases. Example 1, we are asked to simplify a 4a raised to the power of 4 b cubed times 5a squared. Okay, so with the law that we have established, we can then simplify this. What it's saying is that this should be equal to Multiply out the coefficients. The coefficients are said to be 5 and 4. So this is equal to 4 times 5 times, you then apply law of indices, which is a raised to the power of 4 times a raised to the power of 2 times b cubed. So this can be simplified to be equal to 4 times 5 gives us 20. 20 times a raised to the power of 4 times a raised to the power of 2. We can then apply the law of indices here by saying a raised to the power of 4 plus 2, which is a raised to the power of 6 times b cubed. So that this is equal to 20 a raised to the power of 6 b cubed. And this is our answer. Kindly like my videos as you watch, while I recommend that you subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so. Also turn on the notification bell so as to be notified whenever a new video is being uploaded. You can also use the comment section to interact with me on areas that are still difficult for you to understand. You can also share the link with your friends and families so that they can also benefit from our daily classes. Let's go to another example. B, we are asked to multiply 2u squared v raised to power 5 times 3uv. This is equal to bracket 2 times 3 times bracket u squared times u times bracket v raised to power 5 times v. I have to separate them like terms for like terms, okay? Those that are of the same basis, I have to multiply them separately. So this is equal to, this is 2 times 3, which is 6, which is the coefficient, times u squared times u becomes u raised to the power of 2 plus 1, because this is said to be u raised to the power of 1, times v raised to the power of 5 plus 1. This is also v raised to the power of 1. This is equal to 6 times u cubed times v raised to the power of 6. This is equal to 6u cubed v raised to the power of 6. This is your answer. Kindly like my videos as you watch, while I recommend that you subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so. Also turn on the notification bell so as to be notified whenever a new video is being uploaded. You can also use the comment section to interact with me on areas that are still difficult for you to understand. You can share the links with your friends and families so that they can also benefit from our daily classes. We shall now take more exercises on indices law of addition.